Hi Internet, welcome to today's edition of Stop and Think, the Puzzle Channel. I'm your host, John Appleseed, and I'm recording this in Stamford, Connecticut, here at the site of the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. I attended the opening reception last night and looking forward to competition starting today in a couple hours. So I thought I'd warm up by doing the Saturday New York Times crossword puzzle from April 5th. Today's constructor is Rafael Musa, and the editor is Will Shorts. I do have some rumbling industrial noise outside my hotel room. I hope that's not too distracting. So let's get into the puzzle. One across is between 75 and 140 for an adult cheetah. Is that weight or is that speed? One down, door fastener, hinge. Two down, animal that lends its name to a Tex-Mex order. Well, burrito and burrow. HB, I'm not sure about that. Three down, creature with a white winter coat. A lot of things that could be. 13 across is model organization. Don't know. 17 across, old story coming straight from the horse's mouth with a question mark. Wonder if it's like naysaying or something like that. 19 across, supposed evidence for extraterrestrial life. The Giza Pyramid. 22 across, much sought after. Don't know. Creature with a white winter coat. 14 down is some breakfast orders, informally. Nope. 15 down, Hawaiian thanks, mahalo. There we go. We finally get something to work with. 4 down, world's largest maker of backpacks. Nope. 5 down is, hey dude, enough with the jokes. No. 6 down, make a run for it. Don't know that. And 7 down, employee who assists employees, for short. An HR rep, I think. 4 across is actor Hutcherson, who played 59 across. Don't know. The model organization. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, 23 across, human geography and calculus, BC, for short. Don't know what those are. Okay. 8 across, like some who take testosterone. Don't know that. 8 down, gag order. No. 9 down, mathematical process used to model unpredictable phenomena. Don't know that. 10 down, expression of surprise or dismay. All right, this is Saturday Puzzle. Rafael Musa is a constructor I've struggled with in the past, I remember. 11 down, event whose winner is awarded the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy. The O'Brien Trophy, that's something from hockey, I think. Let's get some more letters. 12 down, email folder heading, spam or sent. 16 across is label for a pile of submissions. The slush pile is something in editing, I think. 18 across, like the gods Inti and Viracocha. Are those Aztec gods or Inca gods or Mayan gods? 21 across, inane. No. 24 across, Latin for before. A priori, I remember from philosophy. Brazilian misses for 22 down is probably... It is senora in Portuguese. I don't know if it's abbreviated the same way in Spanish, SRA, but let's try it. 25 down, something worth contributing to, for short. An IRA would be worth contributing to. Okay, I'll comment there. 28 across, house in Milan. I wonder if this might be Armani. I think Milan is the fashion capital of Italy, so maybe the House of Armani is... would fit with the AR that we have to begin. 29 down, proto-feminist poet Juana Blanc de la Cruz. Maybe Juana Inez, just a guess. 34 across, so sorry to hear that. Aw, man. Oh, man, I'm all out of cash. So sorry to hear that. 38 across, skilled, able. So does that help with any of these downs? 9 down, that's a mathematical process used to model unpredictable phenomena. Phenomena, do. Phenomena, do. Or surprise or dismay. Yeah, this is somebody by something finals. Is it the NBA finals? Is it, I thought it was hockey. But that would be the Stanley Cup. Like some who take testosterone. It might be an N here. So let's try sent for one email folder heading that ends with, it has an N in the third spot. Inane, daft. Don't be daft. Is this a random? Yeah, if something is unpredictable, you might use random something to help predict it. So Incan might fit for 18 across. They seem kind of Mesoamerican to me, those names, but I don't really know that. Gag order. Some who take testosterone. Okay. Not sure. I'm sure I've got some mistakes in there in that section, but let's come back to it. 23 across is human geography. Are these AP classes? I'm not confident about that. 26 across, medicinal plants whose skin is actually toxic to human. Aloes, maybe? That would be ironic. It's usually used in a lot of skincare products. 30 across, oops, that slipped my mind. No. 35 across, time to give up. Nope, we're not going to give up on this puzzle today. 39 across, hem, say. Don't know that. 43 across, rosas y orquídeas. So a Spanish language clue. I think that's roses and orchids in Spanish. And flores is the Spanish word for flowers. Let's try that. 46 across, exit quickly from a car. Nope, can we get 40 down? Bygone car manufactured in Lansing, Michigan. There was a car called the Geo for a while. I remember once renting a Geo Spec, I think, or something. Some kind of ridiculous name for a very small car. 44 down, lie in the sand, say. Something to do with golf? Is it something to do with, I'm not quite sure what it is. 47 down, big company in trading cards. Topps is the big baseball card company. I'm just going to guess that. Exit quickly from a car. Something out? Lie in the sand. 52 across, best picture between Nomadland and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oscar winners typically trip me up in here in the puzzles. I don't know them that well. 56 across, having ears pricked. Alert. A dog or a cat. 59 across, Katniss's ally in the Hunger Games. Okay, and then 4 across was the actor who played whoever it is. I did not see the Hunger Games or read the books, so I don't know. But I think it was something that sounded a little bit like Peter. Just from, I remember from the reviews. 61 across, annual awards decided in part through global online fan balloting. Global online fan balloting. No, don't know that. I'm going to try PETA for 59 across, but that may be wrong. 57 down, some university figures. Okay, TAs, teaching assistants, maybe. 52 down, a billowy garment. A billowy garment would be a cape, maybe. Might wear to the opera. The top hat and cape. One might. I don't think I could pull that look off. Are the Emmys, maybe they have online fan balloting as part of their process? I don't know. 52 across, Coda was a picture. I'm going to guess that. Ball 2 for 26 down. Some kind of party. Oh, an after party. So you go to the party, the ball 1, and then the after party afterwards. So pop out could be to exit quickly from something like a car, I guess. I'm going to pop out of the car. 30 down, Blank the Stout, sainted Norwegian king. Olaf is a Norwegian name. Let's try that one. I forgot for 30 across. That slipped my mind. Okay, we're getting something to work with here in the puzzle. 35 across. Time to give up. Lent, which we are in the fourth week of. I think we're coming to the end of the fourth week of Lent, and time traditionally when you might give something up. I gave up worrying about what I should give up, and I just kind of take things on and develop a more positive attitude during Lent. That's what I'm doing for Lent this year. 39 across. Hem, say. Is that the leg? Unable now to back out for 32 down. It's in too deep. ESPYs is something. Isn't that an ESPN prize? 31 down. Absolutely awful places. Hell holes. So ESPYs, I think that's a sports award from ESPN. PETA looks like it will fit. It's hop out instead of pop out. Hell holes for 31 down. Absolutely awful places, and 32 down is in too deep. Okay, so I still don't know 44 down. To sue, to sun, to take sun. I'm sunning myself after a night at the opera wearing my cape and top hat. Okay, very nice. 36 across, that's another billowy garment. Don't know. And 41 across, in which you might be in an uncomfortable position among your peers. And I don't like that SZ ending. So I think an S might be wrong. It can be spelled with an S. Let's change it and see if that works. 45 across, film character with obsessive fans called brogers. They might be fans of Shrek the Ogre, and they are brogers. Another guess, but I think we can make some inferences. 48 across, juicy news to share, so to speak. I don't know. 53 across, only if you actually want to. Not on my account or something like that. 58 across, do a lazy, lousy job. Nope. 60 across, bit of wishful thinking. Nope. 62 across, makeshift use for a flattened cardboard box. You could use it as a sled, I guess, to go down a hill. That could work. 54 down, Uncle Blank, character on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do not remember that. 33 down, precarious situation, metaphorically. You are on the precipice, I don't know. 37 down, hurtled. No. 42 down, quit. Could be present or past tense. 55 down, dear one. Dear John, dear... don't know. 49 across, ridiculousness network. Not familiar with that program. 49 down, prepares to sneeze during a Zoom meeting. Perhaps. Pauses. I have paused these videos while needing to cough from time to time. I'm probably going to have to do it now that I've planted that suggestion in my mind. 50 down, this is a test. No, and 51 down, Cash App alternative. Venmo might be another app to swap cash with somebody. And 63 across, blank poke, a kind of candy, is slow poke, which I haven't seen in stores. Not something I was familiar with growing up, but I've seen it in crossword puzzles a couple times. Is this MTV, maybe? This is a test. 50 down could be trial. MTV is the letter that I can first think of that would go with that for the name of a network. Mute. You might mute your mic before sneezing in a Zoom meeting. Okay. So I think, yeah, that corner looks okay. So 53 across, only if you want to. To phone it in is to do a lazy, lousy job with little effort. Bit of wishful thinking could be a pipe dream. Dear Sir might be a way you would open a business letter, I guess. Uncle Phil fits there with the HIL that we have. No pressure. No pressure to say yes, but if you actually want to, then you would be welcome. Quit, ceased. That does work. 48 across. The juicy news to share. I'm going to spill the tea. Another expression I don't use myself, but has shown up in crossword puzzles quite a lot. So you are walking a tightrope for 33 down. That is a precarious situation. And 37 down, hurtled could be careened, which you might do while riding a cardboard sled down a hill, which I can't find. Oh yeah, 62 down was the cardboard box used as a sled, which you might use to careen down a hill. 36 across. So a tunic. It's a tunic. A tunic. I guess that could be a billowy garment. A Greek tunic. 41 across. An uncomfortable position among your peers, in which you might be. Yoga class is a situation in which you might put yourself into an uncomfortable position, an asana, in front of your peers, and you'd be in yoga class. Okay, so I do like the double S ending here. An S, I think I'm going to keep that in for now. Ay caramba for 10 down could be an expression of surprise or dismay. Don't have a cowman. Ay caramba. Let's try NBA Finals for the event that gets the O'Brien Trophy. Some who take testosterone, you can take that as part of your transition if you're a trans person. Gag order. You might put submissions into a maybe pile, and you might say TMI, too much information, stop talking, and that would be an order to gag yourself metaphorically and stop spilling the tea that we got in 48 across. Okay, we're doing a croquet. Just got this corner left. Between 75 and 140 for an adult cheetah. Is it height? Is it weight? Door fastener. Hinge isn't a fastener, is it? It's the spinny bit. So what is a fastener? The latch. 75 and 140 pounds for their weight. Okay, abbreviation, yes. The door latch is a fastener. Model organization. Much sought after. I'm going to try burro for 2 down. Burrito is the diminutive of burro, which is a donkey in Spanish. So burro, I guess, like a hefty, small donkey that you want to eat. Creature with a white winter coat. Much sought after could be hot. A stoat is like a kind of weasel kind of thing. I guess most in winter they would turn white, like rabbits and foxes and other things. An automaker, a car manufacturer, has models of car, I guess. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Crash sites, like in New Mexico, Roswell. World's largest maker of backpacks for 4 down. Okay, I do remember this brand from my days in the Boy Scouts. JanSport was a big backpack name that I saw on hikes among my peers. Hey, dude, enough with the jokes. Okay, guy, cool it, guy. I don't know. Make a run for it. I don't know the actor Hutcherson who played Peeta in the Hunger Games, but Josh fits with the J and H we have. Oh, okay there, guy. Okay. Make a run for it is to what? I'm going to try crash sites for 19 across. The supposed evidence for extraterrestrial life. I'm going to try these as AP classes, or APs for short. I guess human geography and calculus BC. What does BC stand for? I don't know. Okay, 5 down is okay, wise guy. That's enough. And the Trojan War. you would make a run for a political run for a political seat in office. Trojan War, the subject of the Iliad, which featured, actually the Iliad did not feature the Trojan horse. That was from the Aeneid, but it was kind of retconning the Trojan horse into the story of the Trojan War. And OJ's, orange juices, is something you would order for breakfast. So I think J finishes the puzzle. And his insight, one square, at least one square is a miss. What was I confused about? NBA Finals, ay caramba. Random walk. Is that a thing? Sonos, I think that's right for an audio system brand. What else haven't I looked at? Is this Floras instead of Flores? I think it's Flores. Okay, I'm going to pause. And we're back, and I found what I had wrong. 39 across. Hem, to hem a garment is to alter it. I didn't go back and check this across. I thought leg was going to fit in here somehow, and so I wasn't concerned about this G. REO Speedwagon was a bygone car. Yes, so that is the car in question. That was the error we had. So one single error, which if I had this in the tournament, if I understand the rules, I would get points deducted for 39 across and 40 down as incorrect answers. So we'll find out if I do that today, which will probably happen. All right, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.